for the starting lineups. First for Albertville, number 4, Tatum English. Number 12, Emma Greer. 22, Molly Morrison. 24, Kenyon Smith. And 34, Ava Teague.
Yeah.
And the Aggies are coached by J.D. Cotton.
Yeah, Tatum plays with my youngest daughter. She's a young player.
I was going to say, I think she's starting as an 8th grader, I think.
She is.
So now for the Lady Wildcats, should be a starting lineup we remember well. Number 0, Olivia Vandergriff. Number 1, Lainey Phillips. Number 5, Briley Hill. Number 12, Maddie Ward. And number 30, Tazzy Harris. So starting 5 for Guntersville: Vandergriff, Phillips, Hill, Ward, and Harris. And we are finally ready to get going here. Varsity action tonight as we're running roughly, about an hour behind? Well, 45 minutes behind roughly. So, hey, what about a late night, guys, at the gym tonight?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's right. Hey, if it's bad weather, rain, whatever, why not hang out at a gym for some extra time?
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
So from our vantage point, the Lady Wildcats here in the first half will be going from our right to our left. Lady Aggies from left to right. Is English and Harris to take the jump. Jump taken by the Lady Wildcats, and Lainey Phillips will get it to Briley Hill, and Briley will set up just underway. Briley to Tazzy on the right wing. Tazzy directing traffic. Back up top to Briley. To Ward. Back to Lainey Phillips, and they'll reset. Three by Phillips off the mark, as on that possession the Aggies were really clogging the middle there. Nice play to knock it out of bounds at the Guntersville bench by Lainey Phillips. It'll still
Lainey
be.
hadn't found her stroke yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, we always say best thing, shooters got to keep shooting. There's number 22, Morrison, off the mark. Strong rebound in the middle by Tazzy Harris, and here come the Lady Cats. Scoreless. We played almost a minute. Ward thought about it. Now she will shoot it. 3 from the left wing, no good. Strong rebound by Olivia. She was looking for a foul, none called. Backs it back out to Ward to Hill. Laney Phillips wide open, off the mark again. Rebound Albertville. A little cold shooting here in the early going. Back come the Lady Aggies. Emma Greer. Greer drives in on Phillips. Nice little pull up, no good. Strong rebound by Laney. And we're still looking for our first points of the game tonight. A minute and a half in. Well, right now they're not giving Tazzy anything in the middle. There's Tazzy driving the baseline shot, no good, but we'll have our first foul of the game, and she will go to the line and shoot 2. Let's see if we can get the foul. Looks like it's going to be on number 4, Tatum English. That's her first and the team first. So with 6:14 to go in the first, we're looking for our first points as Tazzy Harris will shoot 2. First one's off the mark, no good. Right now, the iron being a little unkind here in the early going. Second shot also no good, but an offensive rebound by Briley Hill, and she'll back it out to Ward. Ward back to Hill. We played 2 minutes. Albertville doing a nice job on defense right now. Cross court to Ward. Ward will drive between 2 Aggie defenders, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Albertville's playing a modified, almost a 3-2 zone, but it's really I
was trying to figure out exactly what they're doing.
They're playing a zone, but they're challenging Olivia.
Yeah. Blake, did you get that foul? Sometimes it's hard for me to see the signals.
Yeah, number 12, Emma
Greer. Okay. So that's the first on Emma. And I tell you right now, we are in a little bit of a funk right now. 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. And we're still scoreless.
Albertville's really playing a boxing one defense is basically what it is.
And we've got our first point of the game, a free throw by Maddie Ward, and it's 1-0. Nice play on the inbound there. Defense by Laney Phillips to knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Aggies. Emma Greer to inbound, looking for Morrison. Trap gets it out nicely to Greer. Greer into the front court. She'll shoot a 3 off the mark, no good. Rebound Cats. Here comes Ward, a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Ward to the hoop, tied up nicely by Greer. Has to kick it out to Tazzy Harris. Harris drives the lane, all over the rim, no good. Strong rebound by Phillips, no good. Another rebound, Tazzy Harris, and that's our first basket of the evening, and it's 3-0 Lady Cats.
I think Maddie Ward made one of those free throws.
And there's a steal by Olivia. Shot's good, and she's fouled and will go to the line. And it looks like that foul is going to be on number 34, Ava Teague. So that's the 3rd team foul for the Lady Aggies. Right now the Lady Cats are 1 for 4 from the line. Olivia, the and 1, hits it. And the Lady Wildcat lead now is 6-0 with 5:16 to go in the first. Nice pressure defense put on by the Lady Cats. And stepped on the line as number 24, Kenyon Smith, so turn it over to the Lady Cats right in front of Coach Hill and the Wildcat bench. So we had about a dozen officials right there on that call. So 5 minutes to go. Cats with the ball, leading 6-0. Laney Phillips into Harris. Harris swings it out to Ward.
You got to take those wide open shots like that, even if you're not a shooter.
We've really had some open looks.
We have.
Hadn't been taken yet. Of course, Olivia's got it. She's not scared to take it in the paint. Good. Little 10-footer there by Olivia, and she has 5 of the 8 points. And it's 8-0 Lady Wildcats. And we'll have our first Guntersville foul of the evening. Let's see who that one was on.
Laney.
On number 1, Laney Phillips. And let's see, into the game for the Lady Aggies is number 10, Dana Fuentes. In for Kenyon Smith. 8-0. The Lady Aggies with the ball. Still looking for their first points here of the first quarter. Greer with the ball. Morrison, a little scoop shot, no good. Strong rebound by Tazzy Harris. Here come the Lady Cats in transition again. Kicks it out in the corner to Hill. She thought about it. Back to Olivia. Olivia, nice dump off to Tazzy for the bucket. Pretty play there from Olivia to Tazzy. 4 for Harris. And it's 10-0 Lady Wildcats.
Oh!
Another nice defensive play by Laney Phillips to knock it out of bounds. Nothing coming easy right now for the Lady Aggies, as they've been shut out in the first half of this first quarter. Well, that looked close to being over and back there. Nice play by Briley Hill to block the shot out of bounds by Fuentes. It'll still be a Lady Aggie ball under the basket. Down 10-0.
Coach Cotton is not a fan of the stripes tonight.
No, you can tell that here in the early going. I don't think right now you can blame the stripes on anything. At least not that I can really tell. Driving the lane, Greer layup, no good. Rebound Tazzy. She has quite a few rebounds here in the early going, then we turn it over. And the first Lady Aggie bucket, a layup by number 12, Emma Greer. And with 3:15 to go in the first, it's 10-2, Lady Wildcats.
I mean, the spacing the Aggies are given in this defense they're running, I mean, you got to shoot the basketball.
Nice block there by number 50 in the game for Albertville, Sierra Harris. No doubt the Lady Wildcats have had some open looks on the perimeter, but the few shots they've attempted, nothing has gone down so far tonight. That one's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Guntersville with 2:54 to play in the first. Vandergrift inbound the ball. Gets it into Phillips in the right corner to Hill, to Ward. Ward top of the key, and she shuffles her feet. Be a turnover. So the Lady Aggies trying to cut into this 8-point deficit. Morrison gets it in the front court with Ward all over her. Good tight defense played. Dumps it off to Greer. In and out. Rebound, Lady Wildcats. Boy, that one did everything but fall through the net. Here come the Cats and Briley Hill with Fuentes on her. She slows it down, gets it to Phillips. Back to Vandergrift as Olivia calls out a play. Vandergrift drives the baseline. Kicks it out, 3 for Ward, left corner, no good. Rebound Aggies with just over 2 minutes to go in the first. Both teams here lately have been cold. Great pressure defense put on by Vandergrift. Near turnover, and we're going to have a foul.
Tough luck there.
Yeah, Lady Wildcats tried to go for the steal. I think that's probably going to be a foul on Tazzy, and it will be. That'll be her first, team's second. That's just two players trying to go for the ball there, but got tangled up. So it'll be a Lady Aggie ball under the basket as Harris and Ward get a break. Into the game now is Kendall Teal and Shalonda Wellington for the Lady Wildcats. Fuentes will Briley Hill on her. Looks like we're going to have a hand check called on Briley. So now the fouls are Maybe Coach Cotton will be a little happier now as the fouls have evened up at 3 apiece now. Fuentes shot no good from 3. Rebound Wellington. Here come the Lady Wildcats. Seems like we've been stuck on 10-2 forever. There's a three-pointer. A little bit of a spark there. Number 13, Kendall Teal in the game. And it's 13-2 and a travel by the Lady Aggies. That'll turn it back over to Guntersville with 1:29 to go in the first. So, hey, that's what you do. You bring somebody in, bottom of the net from 3. Kendall again. Boy, 2 for 2 from 3. And, boy, she's been an early spark plug for the Lady Wildcats. And all of a sudden, this one's got blown wide open, 16-2 with 1:15 to go in the first. Molly Morrison, top of the key. Teal on her. She drives the lane. Little scoop shot. No good, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2. And it looks like that foul is going to be on Kendall Teal. Her first, team 4th. So with 1:10 to go in the first, Molly Morrison goes to the line for the Lady Aggies to shoot 2. First free throw, high-arching free throw is way off the mark. I think she knew it as soon as she released it. One more shot on the way. Second free throw is up, and it's also off the mark badly. Rebound Guntersville with just over a minute to go. Corner Lainey Phillips from 3 off the mark. Strong rebound, though, by Kendall Teal. She goes up, and she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Nice rebound on that weak side. And she will shoot 2, and that foul was that on Morrison, Blake? Could you get the signal?
I missed that one.
Yeah, from our angle, it's kind of tough, and they don't put it on the scoreboard. And Teal banks in the free throw.
That counts as 1.
That's right. Doesn't matter if you strip the net or bank it in.
That's right.
Counts the same. So 59.7 seconds left in the first. Teal hits 1 of 2. Strong rebound by Wellington. Jump ball, though, as there was a tie-up, and it'll go over alternating possessions to the Lady Aggies. 57 seconds to go. Inbound to Ava Teague. Teague with Vandergriff on her. Gets it to Greer. Emma Greer drives in. And foul there on Kendall Teal. That'll be Kendall's second. Team foul number 5 for the Lady Wildcats. Olivia will go out, and into the game for the first time tonight will be number 20, Sophie Porch. Transfer in from Huntsville. We'll talk about her brother Jackson during the boys game. And boy, that looked like a good block there, and Coach Hill thought it was the same, but it's going to be a foul on Shalonda. So all of a sudden, the fouls for the Lady Wildcats are mounting a little bit. That's team foul number 6, so next one, the Aggies will be in the 1-and-1. First free throw by Teague is no good. Well, I tell you, after this game, they might have to repaint the rims. A lot of iron drawn here in this first quarter.
Especially on free throws.
Yep. Neither team shooting well from the line. Teague with one more. And that's the first free throw made by the Lady Aggies. And it's now 17-3 with 41 seconds left. So let's see what Coach Hill and the Lady Wildcats elect to do. With 41 seconds left. Get into Olivia and say, Olivia, fire it up from the right corner and make it. Sounds like a good game plan to me. And it's now 20-3.
My goodness.
I don't see how you don't know where she is.
You should
on
know
on any inbound play.
You should know where she's at all the time. And there's yet another Lady Wildcat foul. That's going to be on number 12, Maddie Ward, back into the ball game. That'll be Ward's first foul. And going to the line to shoot 2 for Albertville will be number 10, Dana Fuentes. First free throw by Fuentes is off the mark. Yet another free throw miss. Once again, first time these two teams met a couple weeks ago at Albertville. Lady Wildcats won it handily, 55-33.
Yeah, and the Lady Wildcats, other than Olivia, there wasn't a lot of scoring.
No, she was the only one in double figures as Fuentes misses them both. 15 seconds to go in the front court to Olivia. Olivia at the top of the key. We have a foul. And that foul is going to be called on, it looks like number 20 of the Lady Aggies. That's Grayson Robeson into the game. Her first. Olivia from the left corner, in and out.
She did it again.
No good. 5 seconds to go. Lady Aggies going to have to hurry if they're going to get off the shot. Fuentes at the buzzer, no good. And we're at the end of one quarter here at Guntersville High School with the Lady Wildcats leading it by a score of 20-3. We'll be back with second quarter action. This is Guntersville High School Lady Wildcat basketball.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
And to start the quarter, Guntersville will get the ball.
Albertville comes out in a true 2-3 zone this time.
Trying to change the fortunes a little bit, and there's a turnover. So the Lady Aggies and Coach Cotton just trying to get something positive going right now, as they've only got 1 basket and 1 free throw.
Well, on the flip side of that, they've had a lot go in and out.
They have.
As well.
Yep, sure have. A lot of bad luck or whatever you want to call it. There's a shot by Tazzy Harris, no good. Strong rebound by the Lady Aggies, and here they come. Good pressure put on by Guntersville and a steal by Olivia. Olivia will go the distance. Shot no good. That's a tough shot there, but that's a shot you would think Olivia would make at least 9 out of 10 times. And there's a 30-second timeout called, and we will take it with them. 7:12 to go till halftime. Cats lead it 20-3. It's Guntersville High School Lady Wildcat basketball.
Shane Vandergriff and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051.
A timeout with a score still 20-3. It's where we were at the end of the first quarter. Albertville inbound, going from our left to right. Get it into the front court. Coach Hill want to travel, none called. Good pressure put on by the Lady Wildcats. Morrison with 2 on her. There's a turnover. So the pressure got to the Lady Aggies there.
You can definitely tell that Guntersville's played several basketball games because that pressure is
looks like they're in mid-season form, doesn't it? To still be in November. Olivia, long three from the right. She was almost in Brian Dominik's lap over there.
It was.
So another three for Olivia, and it's 23-3. Ava Teague being guarded closely by Lainey Phillips, and she turns it over. So right now, the Lady Aggies just do not have an answer for the Lady Wildcat pressure. Right now, Olivia leading the way with 11 points for the Lady Wildcats, followed by Kendall Teal with 7. Top of the key, 3, no good by Olivia. Strong rebound by Tazzy Harris, no good. Tazzy on the floor, gets nice play by Tazzy to get it out to Briley, back to Olivia. So a couple of offensive rebounds there for the Lady Wildcats. Briley had an open 3, instead throws it away. Here comes the Lady Aggies. Layup no good by number 24, Kenyon Smith.
Good pressure there by Olivia just to contest the shot.
And another turnover, this time by the Lady Wildcats. So they trade turnovers. Things getting a little ragged right now here in the second quarter, as it's 23-3. Albertville, Morrison to Greer. Back to Morrison. Once again, pressure applied, and Coach Cotton says, hey, let's call a timeout. We're not handling this very well. He seems a little disgusted. 30-second timeouts. We'll be back in 30. This is Guntersville High School Lady Wildcat basketball.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you're feeling. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Olbrich and Patterson in Guntersville.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585. As loyal fans for over 6 decades, this team of former Wildcats is proud to support Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Beard and Beard Attorneys at Law would like to wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage their fans to attend the games and cheer them on.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Time out. Right now, Albertville is looking for some kind of remedy to solve this Guntersville defensive pressure right now. It's giving them a tough time just getting the ball into the front court. And they're still trying to do it. Greer gets it over the Guntersville G there at midcourt, drives it in, tied up nicely by Olivia. Kicks it back out, 3 by Ava Teague, no good. Vandergriff had it, stolen away nicely by Kenyon Smith. Greer a long 3, no good. Rebound by Morrison. So Albert will get a third or fourth try, and this time it's good. 3-pointer by Greer.
You shoot enough of them, it's going to go in.
That's right. 5 of the 6 points by Emma Greer. It's 23-6. And Olivia says, hey, I'll come right back down here and match you. And it's back to a 20-point lead as we're under 5 minutes to go till halftime. Teague stolen away, tried to get it to number 11, Hannah Burson. Here comes Vandergriff, and she is fouled on the arm by Emma Greer and will shoot 2. That's Emma's second. I thought they called it on Greer. They actually said that was on Smith. I thought Greer was the one that got her on the arm.
She was?
Well, they said 24.
They did say 24.
Yeah, was that not 12, though, that hacked her? That's what I thought, but, you know, my old eyes, I don't know. Maybe I missed it. First free throw is good, as it's 27-6. Olivia, one more from the line, nothing but net. At halftime, we'll hear from quite a few of our loyal sponsors and then be back with a recap and second half action, which is 4:25 away, and there's a walk. Right now, Adam, it looks like Albertville just really doesn't have any answers.
No, they don't. The main thing is taking care of the basketball. They've out-rebounded us most time. Most of the.
Well, that 1-3 that they got was because of 3 or 4 offensive boards.
Oh,
nice.
Good look.
Nice inlet there to number 20, Sophie Porch, back in the game, and she is fouled by 22, Molly Morrison.
They really out-rebounded us on both ends of the court. They just can't get anything to fall.
First free throw off the mark. Hopefully it'll come with time, but it looks like the Lady Wildcats definitely need to improve from the free throw line. A little uncharacteristic of them. Usually they're a pretty good free throw shooting club. Second free throw by Porch. Good. With Sophie with her first point.
I used to tell my team they're free for a reason.
That's right. Free throws are really all about technique and they're mental.
Really,
you have nobody guarding you or anything, you know.
It's just muscle memory.
Yep. Pass inside. Nice block by Tazzy Harris. Back come the Lady Wildcats, up 29-6. Trying ill-advised pass there. Tried to dump it into Olivia, and she was double-teamed.
She forced it right there.
Yep. Back come the Lady Aggies and Kenyon Smith. Tatum English. English, three-pointer. Emma Greer on the right wing. Good, and all the offense by the Lady Wildcats is by Emma Greer. She has 8 of their 9 points.
Lady Aggies.
What'd I say?
Lady Wildcats.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Lady Aggies. It's 29-9. And that's going to be called a charge.
We haven't
on
had
Tazzy.
anything but turnovers lately to talk about. So
no. Well, I'm showing that's the second foul on Tazzy.
Yep, I got 2.
Is that what you got, Blake?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we try to do a good job on these fouls, but when you don't put them up on the board, and it's kind of hard sometimes to see the officials' signals, tough to keep them. Shalonda got her hand in, thought she got all ball, but she's going to be called for a foul. And if that's on Shalonda, I'm showing that as her second. And the Lady Aggies are in the bonus. So going to the free throw line, number 34, Ava Teague. First free throw is no good. It's a shooting foul, so she's got another one on the way with 3:12 to go till halftime. (29-9). Second one is good. So 2 points tonight by Teague, both from the free throw line, and it's 29-10. The Lady Aggies are finally in double digits with 3 minutes to go till halftime. Vandergriff, right corner Phillips, back to Olivia. Briley as they swing it around now the left side to Ward. To Olivia.
No.
Well, could have got an Academy Award there and won it as Ava Teague tried to draw the charge, and by golly, she did it.
Olivia's first.
Olivia's first, and to me that was that was kind of a let them play type deal.
It was more of a flop.
You know, now, I was going to say that, Adam, you know, in the college game, now they got the flop.
Yeah, you pretty much can't. It's hard to take a charge, especially when on the post, it's tough.
So I think that was more of a flop than a charge, but regardless, we play on, and it's 29-10 with 2:45 to go till halftime. Lady Aggie ball. Still trying to get it in the front court.
You know, I've always taught and
another turnover.
Been taught that when you take a charge, your feet have to be set unless you extend an arm or something like that. And Olivia definitely didn't extend an arm, and her feet definitely weren't set.
That was a pretty good Academy Award performance to me.
It's either a no call or a blocking foul, but that's why I'm on the radio and not in
the stripes.
Not in the stripes.
Lady Wildcats off the steal. Vandergriff with it. Briley Hill, left wing, left wide open for a three. Front of the iron, no good.
Liv should have taken that first shot.
Yep. Well, we have another turnover. She's got another shot, and she's going to be fouled a long way from the basket. I think that foul should be on Emma Greer, number 12. It is. Showing that's her second foul. And going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 is Olivia Vandergriff. First one's good. Both teams are now in the bonus for the remaining 2:23. Tazzy Harris back in the game for Kendall Teal. 30-10. Second free throw is good. Another big night for Olivia Vandergriff. But that's kind of the expected norm now from her. Knocked out of bounds in front of the Albertville bench. It'll be a Lady Aggie ball. Nothing's been easy tonight for the Lady Aggies of Coach J.D. Cotton. And as soon as I say that, another turnover. Layup missed by Lainey Phillips. Gets her own shot again, no good. And boy, that's one Lainey should have. And we got a tie up, and on alternating possession, it will be Albertville ball. Well, that's a layup Laney's got to make.
Got to make those.
Even though you got a 21-point lead, who knows, that could happen when you have a 1-point lead.
It could, and you know, I always stress to my players, you don't play to how your competition's playing. You play to your own standard.
There's a foul in the backcourt. That's going to be on number 1, Lainey Phillips. I'm showing that's her second foul. So we'll march down to the other end. We might have a free throw fest here in this last 2 minutes as Lainey will come out of the game.
These 22 seconds have been very long.
We were flying right along for a while, but all of a sudden we've hit a traffic jam on the interstate. It's going to a crawl right now. Shooting 2 is Ava Teague, and she gets the first. It's now 31-11. On the floor for the Lady Wildcats, Vandergriff, Harris, Hill, Ward, and Porch. Second free throw is good. So 4 points for Ava Teague, all from the line. Here come the Lady Wildcats under 2 minutes to go, and we got a travel by Maddie Ward, and Coach Hill was not very happy about that.
Yeah, Maddie had one more kick to the corner and a wide open shot, so tough to turn it over in that situation.
Yeah. 31-12, there's a steal. That pass was telegraphed. Tazzy Harris will go all the way to the hoop.
Nice.
And shot is good. 6 points for Tazzy, and it's 33-12. Nice double team put on there on Kenyon Smith. And let's see as we sort this out. It's going to be a Lady Aggie foul.
Number 24.
Was it 24 he called?
Kenyon
That's on
Smith.
Smith. So we head back to the other free throw line now with 1:30 on the clock. And Maddie Ward will shoot a 1-and-1. Next foul, the Lady Wildcats will be shooting 2. Ward's first one is up and no good. Boy, sound like a broken record, Adam, but here in the first half, the old charity strike, not real kind. Back come the Lady Aggies with 1:20 to go till halftime. English kicks it out to Smith. Excuse me, that was Teague. It was off of Ava's foot, out of bounds in front of the Guntersville student section. It'll go over to the Lady Wildcats with a 21-point lead. As we're nearing the 1 minute mark. Ward to Hill. Hill cross court over to Maddie. 3-pointer no good. Rebounded by Albertville. Stole by Olivia Vandergriff. Pull up no good. Rebound Lady Aggies as we're getting a little sloppy here in this final minute and a half. Here comes Teague. Teague to Robeson. Shot no good. And it hits the top of the backboard.
Over the back charge there, push in the back. Olivia, good block out there.
So turnover to the Lady Wildcats with 40 seconds to go till halftime, 33-12. Let's see if the Lady Wildcats slow it down here as we near the end of the first half. Ward to Hill. To Porch. Ward left wide open on the right wing. She still hadn't got one to fall yet.
Can't buy a bucket.
Nope, not in this first half. 15 seconds left. Here come the Lady Aggies. Fuentes with it. Double team nicely. Stolen by Tazzy Harris. She loses her footing, but Maddie Ward's right there to pick it up. 5 seconds to go. Ward another three. Maybe this one will go down. Still can't hit.
She's going to go to the bank at halftime.
I tell you what, yeah. Yeah, let's hope a bank nearby is open because she is off right now, and we only have a half a second left. So that'll do it. We're at the end of the first half here at Guntersville High School with a score of the Guntersville Lady Wildcats 33 and the Albertville Lady Aggies 12. We'll be back in a few minutes with a recap and second half action. This is Guntersville High School Lady Wildcat basketball.
We're going to do 8.
I knew at a very early age I wanted to be a pharmacist. I started working in a drugstore dipping ice cream at 15 years old.
Buddy is not only my mentor and my boss, he's also my uncle. It's a small town and we live in a great community. They're not only patients to us, they're friends.
He and his staff go above and beyond in treating you as a person, not as a prescription number.
Everyone loves Buddy Bunch. Everyone in this community loves and appreciates it.
Buddy's in Montgomery when we're having our legislative session days, when we have committee meetings. He's always there. He's educating us on what it truly means to the independent pharmacist.
Health Mart's been a part of my my business about as long as Health Mart has existed, and it feels like you have someone to kind of lean on, almost like you have a home office you can call if you have a problem.
The big guys, your son or your daughter wake up sick in the middle of the night, they're not going to come and open their doors. Buddy Bunch does that for people. He does that.
You wake up in the morning and you know you're going to the pharmacy and you know you're going to be there about 10 hours. You better like it, and I really do. I wouldn't do anything else.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
And then they have like a break, I think.
I can't answer that.
So hopefully they'll have one soon. Of course, the Lady Wildcats, number 1 in 5A, defending state champs. And they have the ball to start the second half, and hey, what a start. Tazzy the and 1. And she is fouled by, I think that was called on number 4, Tatum English, her second. And that is now 8 points for Tazzy Harris. And it's 35-12. Free throw. Boy, the free throw shooting didn't get any better in the locker room, did it? Another miss from the line for the Lady Wildcats. I hadn't been keeping up with misses, and I'm glad I haven't. It could be depressing. There's a turnover. Nice give and go from Phillips to Hill, but Briley loses control of it. Turnover to the Lady Aggies.
I don't think Coach Hill was happy with said daughter.
I don't think so either. Should have had a wide open layup and kind of fumbled it, almost went out of bounds with it. And now we have a push down on the baseline. Be the first foul of the second half for the Lady Wildcats.
Olivia.
And it'll be on Olivia. I'm showing that's her second, team first. So the Lady Aggies to inbound under the basket, down 35-12, just underway, second half from Guntersville High School, home opener for the Lady Wildcats. Shot no good, yet another rebound for Tazzy. Nice pass to Maddie Ward for her first bucket. 3 for Ward. And the Cats now up by 25 and still putting on pressure in the backcourt. The Lady Aggies have really had a tough time, and there's a 10-second count. That's actually the first 10-second count the Lady Wildcats have forced tonight, plus a host of turnovers by just throwing it away.
There's nothing that prides a coach more than that type of defense.
When you get a 10-second count, all that is hustle.
Yeah,
is all that is. Just relentless hustle. 37-12, 6:40 to go in the third. Tazzy Harris on the right wing. Drives in on English. Nice play. Almost got the bucket, but she was fouled and will go to the line and shoot 2. And that foul is on number
12, he said.
Did he say 12? Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers on the court. I guess it had to be 12. If so, that's on Emma Greer. I'm showing that's Emma's third. And I remember this, another missed free throw. I remember this too, Adam, the game in Albertville. The Lady Aggies really didn't have an answer for Tazzy.
No.
Not at all. So Tazzy with one more on the way. Another missed free throw. Her second one, boy. Blake, I don't know, but
yeah,
got the old free throw-itis right now.
She almost looked kind of defeated after it rolled out.
So 2 more misses on the free throw line. Greer a long 3, no good. Offensive rebound by Sierra Harris, shot no good. Rebound Tazzy Harris. Tazzy's probably nearing double digits on the boards right now. Ward, nice pass inside to Olivia for 2. And it's 39-12. I guess if you're the Lady Wildcats, even with a 27-point lead, there's always something to work on. You'd say right now it's free throws. Greer, top of the key, long three, short. Yet another rebound for Tazzy. To Briley. Briley to Laney, in the corner to Olivia. Olivia in front of the student section to Briley. Back to Olivia. Phillips, top of the key. Now they slow it up just a bit. 5:30 to go in the third. 39-12. The Lady Wildcats in command of this one. Tazzy. Top of the key, Maddie Ward. Briley Hill, left wing. Tried to get it in to Tazzy, but hey, Olivia's like, look what I found. And another basket for Vandergrift, and it's 41-12. As the Lady Wildcats are pouring it on. Next whistle, Kendall Teal set to come in for the Lady Wildcats. Morrison drives the lane, and she is fouled by Tazzy with a body. So for Tazzy Harris, you're showing 3, Blake. So 3 for Tazzy. And going to the line is Molly Morrison, which actually led the Lady Aggies in scoring against the Lady Wildcats first go around, but she has been kept off the score sheet so far. And she's 0 for 2 from the line. And there's her first point. 41-13 as Teal comes in for Ward. Morrison has a second free throw coming. Up and good. So Molly 2 for 2 from the line on that trip, and it's 41-14. Vandergrift, right wing shot, back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Lady Cats and Laney Phillips. Gets it to Briley Hill as they reset. 4:45 to go in the third. 41-14, sounds like a football score that's out of hand. But we're indoors tonight. And there's a 3 by Vandergrift.
She's not going to miss both of them.
No. You don't see her miss 2 in a row anyway, usually.
Not normally.
And they got that 30-point lead right now. Morrison, and she's going to be fouled by Kendall Teal. I'm showing 25 for Olivia so far to lead the way for the Lady Wildcats. And I'm also showing that's Kendall Teal's 3rd foul. Albertville to inbound. Just over 4 minutes to go in the third. Tell you right now, the Lady Wildcats aren't letting Albertville breathe much. It's tough sledding for the Lady Aggies tonight. Yet another turnover. They've had way more turnovers than points.
Olivia's wide open.
Yep. Briley near midcourt as Coach Hill calls out a play. They continue to leave Olivia open over here, Blake, and I don't really understand why. You don't want to do that. Now Olivia drives the baseline. Nice dish to Tazzy, and we'll have a push on the baseline. Foul will be on the Aggies' number 50. That's Sierra Harris, her first. 3rd team foul of the second half for the Lady Aggies. So Tazzy Harris to inbound. Up 44-14. Laney Phillips with the ball. Thought about it. Gets it to Olivia. Kendall swings it over to Briley Hill. Hill back to Kendall from the free throw line. Dumps it back out to Olivia. Teal wide open. That's going to be a long 3. They kind of dared her to shoot it. And she said, hey, I'll take it. And that's her 3rd 3 and 10 points now for Kendall Teal. And it's now 47-14 with 3:10 to go in the third. Emma Greer from the left corner, no good. Rebound Vandergrift. Back come the Lady Wildcats. Vandergrift drives it in, almost stolen away. Should have been a foul there, none called. Harris drives the baseline. And boy, gave Tazzy a charge there. So that's Tazzy's 2nd charge, and I'm showing that's her 4th foul. So she is the first player in foul trouble, and we still have 2:53.
I think she's probably going to sit for the rest of the third.
Yeah, with just 2:53 to go, I think she's going to be on the bench a while. And you can tell Coach Hill is not a very happy camper with her right now.
I'm surprised she was in with 3 fouls, but
well, a 33-point lead,
this lead,
not quite as critical right now to have her in. Give some of the youngsters some time. There's a three. Boy, Albertville, when they've gotten some good looks, it's been a lot of in and outs tonight. And there's a steal by Fuentes and a steal right back by Vandergrift. 2:30 to go in the third. If we have a 30-point lead or greater at the end of this quarter, we'll have a running clock for the fourth quarter. It'll just stop for injuries and timeouts. Shot by Hill, no good, but an offensive rebound by Vandergrift. So we're nearing the 2-minute mark. I guess a running clock would get us back on track on time somewhat. There's a floater good by Vandergrift. As all the games seem to be running behind a bit tonight. 49-14. There's a Lady Wildcat foul, number 1, Laney Phillips with a reach in. I'm showing that's Laney's third. Into the game for the Lady Wildcats for Briley Hill will be Sophie Porch, number 20. Fuentes to inbound it for the Lady Aggies. Gets it in to Robeson.
They just don't have any type of ball movement or setups, even on inbound plays.
Everything seems to be a bit helter-skelter. There's a wide open layup by number 3 into the game, Bailey Gerald. That's her first bucket. And it's 49-16 with 1:30 to play in the third. Vandergrift with the ball. Gets it in the Teal. Ill-advised pass there, looking for Wellington.
Good thought, but she was well covered.
Yep, stolen away and near turnover there. It'll remain with the Lady Aggies with 1:15 to go. 49-16. Fuentes inbounds it to Robeson. Over to Morrison. Molly Morrison gets it over to Bowman. To a wide open Fuentes from 3, way off the mark. Out of bounds and with 1 minute and 1 second to go. And we got a technical called. Kind of a quiet technical, and I think it's going to be on the bench. I guess Coach Cotton got teed up there, Adam. I didn't really hear anything. Yeah, I just saw the hand gesture of the technical.
Yeah, may have been a bad word. I didn't see any kind of spectacle at all.
I didn't either. But I guess when you're thinking, well, you're down 49-16, why not? Might pep up the team a little bit, who knows? As Vandergrift will take the technical free throws and hits the first. It's now 50-16, 51-16 as she hits them both. And Lady Wildcats will keep the ball after the technical. Lady Wildcats have been in command this game throughout. They're up now 51-16. Porch with the ball. And throws it away, is into the game now. Looks like for the Lady Wildcats for the first time is number 15, Maya Fennell.
Another youngster.
Yeah, everybody should be. I think everybody will be playing in the fourth quarter who hasn't already played. Robeson. There's a 3 there, no good by Bowman. On the rebound, tie up, alternating possession. It'll stay with the Lady Aggies. 34.6 left in the third. 51-16. Inbound to Morrison. Molly gets it over to number 20, Robeson, and she took too many steps there.
Did a little shuffle.
Yep. Did the Aggie shuffle there. Turnover. Lady Wildcat ball.
She's also a very young player.
A lot of young players
Aggies
on the court. Yep. And there's a turnover. think in this fourth quarter, there's a double dribble. We might have more of kind of like a JV type game probably with a running clock fourth quarter if I had to guess. Don't think we'll see many of the starters in at all in the fourth. Looks like the Lady Wildcats holding it for the last shot with 6 seconds left. Fennell to Maddie Ward. Ward 2 seconds. Somebody's going to have to fire it up. Clock's going to run out. Wouldn't have counted if it went in. We're at the end of 3, and the score is the Guntersville Lady Wildcats 51 and the Albertville Lady Aggies 16. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. After these words, this is Guntersville High School Lady Wildcat basketball.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Looking for a lawn care service to add a fresh look to your home or business? Shelton Lawn Service can take your property to the next level with an emphasis on quality and affordability. Whether you're looking to maintain your current yard or ready to refresh your design, the Shelton Lawn Service professionals can handle the job. They love to help clients create the landscape of their dreams and rediscover the beauty of being outdoors. For a free estimate, give Brandon Shelton a call today at 256-293-8816. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, providing reliable electricity and exceptional customer service. We're committed to helping our community succeed as it continues to grow. The Electric Board of Guntersville strives for excellence and takes pride in everything we do. No street light is too small or substation too big for us not to do the job well. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Shelton Body Shop, Highway 79 South in Guntersville is the place to go when you need auto body repair of any type. Jeff Shelton will be happy to give you a free estimate. And remember, it's not your insurance company's decision. You have a choice about which body shop you'd like to use for your repair work. Shelton Body Shop is on Highway 79 South. Call 256-582-8869. Shelton Body Shop, serving North Alabama's auto repair and refinishing needs for 51 years. A business built on faith and Christian values.
Back to action here, fourth quarter. Lady Aggies with the ball. There's a long 3 way off the mark there by number 20, Grayson Robeson. Goes out of bounds to the Lady Wildcats. Once again, we have the running clock here in the fourth quarter. I was actually looking at the time. The guys' game should probably be beginning of the second quarter by now. So we'll get back on track at least a tad bit, maybe on our time. Ward with the ball. Tries to dump it into Wellington. Probably ill-advised there. Turnover. Shot, did everything but fall in for Fuentes. Back come the Lady Wildcats, and I think we're going to see a lot of turnovers in this fourth quarter, and there we go again. So on the court now for the Lady Wildcats, you have Wellington, Ward, Porch, Fennell, and Teal. So I would think Olivia and Tazzy and Laney are probably done for the evening. It's number 23, Chesley Martin, set to come in for the first time tonight at the next whistle. There's a wide open 3, short by Morrison. Rebound, Lady Wildcats. So all these youngsters are going to get a lot of varsity valuable playing time as there's a travel by Porch. Stay with us. Next up will be guys action.
That should be a lot closer.
Yeah, it should be, and the Wildcats will try to avenge a 2-point loss in Albertville. But that was their first game of the year. Not to make excuses, that was just about 3 or 4 days
straight off the football
out
field.
of football, getting beat by who might be this year's 5A state champs. My money is on Ramsey this year to win it all. For you football fans out there, in a dandy last week at home, they defeated Pleasant Grove, their area or region rival.
That's been some battles right there.
Yes, without a doubt. As a matter of fact, the Super 7 starts tomorrow night with 7A, my alma mater, Thompson will be playing Auburn Part 3. And then between Thursday and Friday, you'll have the 1 through 6A battles. All of them at Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of new coach Hugh Freeze.
Yes, sir.
And I don't guess we got time to go there to talk about that, as there's a 3 up and good by number 20, Robeson.
I'll say we're very supportive over here. So
yeah. Personally, I think it was a good hire. A lot of Auburn folks might disagree with me, which I don't have a dog in the hunt being an FSU fan. But if I was needing a coach, I would strongly look at Coach Freeze. I think he'll do a good job on the Plains.
He will, and the current and former players are excited, and they're welcoming it, so I think the fans should too.
That's what counts, is within the family, as long as they agree and all. And, you know, W's take care of everything too. People are more forgiving when you put up W's. It's amazing how that works. There's a 3-pointer by Fennell, no good.
Winning takes care of a lot.
That's exactly right. Back down the court come the Lady Aggies. Shot no good by Robeson. Back come the Lady Wildcats, up 51-19. Looking for Martin, knocked away.
After this, we're going to see if we can get Coach Kenny Hill up here to say a few words. That'll be a lot more exciting than commercials. So we'll see if he'll give us a few minutes of his time.
Get his assessment of the early going of the season. This is already the Lady Wildcats' 10th game, and we're still in November. Fennell, another 3, no good. Rebound the Aggies, and we're going to have a foul in the backcourt. And looks like he signaled 23. That'll be on Chesley Martin, her first. 3:40 to go with a running clock. So Kendall Teal exits. Probably saw her last action of the evening. So real young group out there on the court right now for the Lady Wildcats. Fuentes with the ball for the Lady Aggies. To Morrison. Molly Morrison kicks it back out to Bailey Gerald. Shot no good. Bailey gets her own rebound. Gets it over to Robeson. Cross court to Morrison. Molly Morrison drives the lane. Shot no good. Got a battle in the paint. Bodies everywhere. Alternating possession. It'll go over to the Lady Wildcats. Shalonda Wellington inbound it for Guntersville. Up 51-19. Wellington to Ward.
This is one of those times of the game that you just don't want to get anybody hurt.
Right. This is one you just want to see the zeros on the clock and let's move on. Because you're really not going to prove anything here in this last 2 and change, other than these youngsters getting some more playing time. Ward, she travels. Turnover. Don't think Coach Hill will be happy with some of the turnovers and especially the free throw shooting, if I had to guess. Nice little entry pass there from Fuentes. Kick back out. 3-pointer no good by Robeson. And
wow,
what was that?
He called it travel.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Not sure where that one was at, but okay. So we're down to 1:30 to play. Lady Aggies still with the ball. Robeson. Nice little entry pass to number 21, Kaylin Bowman, for her first bucket. And it's back to a 30-point lead for the Lady Wildcats, 51-21. Boy, there's a shot up and good. Number 23, Chesley Martin. And the crowd goes wild. The student section loves that one. Chesley doesn't get a whole lot of playing time on the varsity level. There's a shot by the Lady Aggies, no good. And we're under a minute to go. And that foul is going to be on number 20, Sophie Porch, her first.
Yeah.
First free throw is no good by Morrison. You know, Blake, I've been to some games with a running clock where when they're at the free throw line, they stop the clock. I've been to other ones where they don't.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what the rule is. I guess you do. Or maybe it's under a minute you do.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's it. Under a minute you do.
I feel like if they did it during the free throws, that would be a really
that would, oh, yeah, that'd almost defeat the purpose. It's now 53-22. Still by the Lady Aggies, and another foul. Well, we just thought this was going to be a quick fourth quarter.
Hey, while we got a minute, will you go through the leading scores for Guntersville? Would Olivia have about 28?
Let me see here. Let me get my fingers and toes and count this up here. I'm showing 29.
29
is my unofficial total. I always say mine is unofficial.
Okay.
And I'll give a complete scoring recap here in about 40 seconds as Fuentes gets her first point for the Lady Aggies. Second one's also good. You know, in the last game these two teams met, Olivia was the only one in double figures. At least this game, they have one other player in double figures. I'm showing Kendall Teal had 10. But it followed about the same script as the meeting in Albertville. There's a turnover. Fuentes should have the easy layup, and she does. 4 points for Fuentes, and it's 53-26. Ward right back with the charge. And I tell you right now, I really don't know what they're doing.
I don't think Coach Hill knew what they were doing either.
I mean, this is one where, hey, it's 14 seconds. Let's back it out and go to the house, you know. Lady Aggies to inbound, 53-26. That might end up being our final score here unless Albertville takes one more shot. Morrison, turnover, that'll do it. Final score, 53-26. The first meeting between these two teams was 53-33, and this one is 53-26.
Little improvement every game. If we made our free throws, it would have been totally different.
That's right.
Even more so.
Now for a quick scoring recap, and then we'll see if we can get Coach Hill up here for a word or two. Leading the way for the Lady Wildcats, Olivia Vandergriff with 29. 10 for Kendall Teal, 8 for Tazzy Harris, 3 for Maddie Ward, 2 for Chesley Martin, and 1 for Sophie Porch. Leading the way for the Lady Aggies with 8 is Emma Greer, 4 each for Dana Fuentes and Ava Teague, 3 each for Grayson Robeson and Molly Morrison, and 2 points each for Bailey Gerald and Kaylin Bowman. Once again, the final score is 53-26. And we're about 9 minutes or so away from the guys' game. The rematch between Albertville and Guntersville that was won by the Aggies, 58-56. And we'll see if we're going to be able to get a word in with, okay, I think Coach Hill is going to come up to have a word with us.
Shane Vandergriff and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace with their commitment to invest in state-of-the-art facility and technology upgrades as they prepare to provide customers with unsurpassed quality of life for decades to come. Most notably, perhaps, is the extensive renovations to the award-winning Sunset Water Treatment Facility on Willow Beach Road, which supplies safe, and reliable drinking water to over 5,500 customers from Sand Mountain to Connors Island. And behind the scenes, multi-million-dollar investments in infrastructure such as water towers, sewer lines, and the recent extensive renovation to the East Lake wastewater plant demonstrate Guntersville Water Board's commitment to meeting the business and residential demands of this growing progressive city. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play,
or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy. From the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store.
At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties.
So now we are with the victorious coach of the Guntersville Lady Wildcats, Coach Kenny Hill. And Coach, first of all, congratulations. I know it wasn't pretty all the time, but a win's a win.
Yeah, we played a lot of girls and all of that. So, you know, sometimes when you get a big lead, it can get sloppy when you start subbing people in different spots and different things like that. So, you know, but overall, I thought defensively we did a really good job on defense. You know, our first group or so probably held them to 12 or so points. I feel like the only points they scored was on free throws. It felt like that anyway. So, I mean, the effort was there on defense, and that's what I feel like that we can do is win with defense and, you know, make timely shots and stuff like that. And that's what we've done. I mean, going back to last year, you know, we won 40 points versus Sardis, 42-40 versus Lee. Just winning grind out real tough girl type games. You know, it ain't always pretty, but defensively is we start everything from the defensive end and move forward. Like Sunday, I mean, we practice Sunday and pretty much we just work on defense the whole practice. So that's just the stuff that we are trying to do and get better, because we just know that offensively we can be limited at times.
And yeah, Coach, speaking of the defense, you only allowed Albertville, I'm counting here, only 7 field goals tonight.
Yeah.
So not too bad for 4 quarters of action.
Yeah, and that's what we, you know, we believe in. The girls believe in it. We just play defense, and you know, we hit a few shots here and there, and you know, we can score a few more points. Yeah. Missed a few layups, I saw.
Two things, Coach. Number one, as a minor league coach, I call myself, getting those 10-second calls on a full court press makes a coach proud when it comes to defense. And we were able to do that a couple of times tonight. But one thing I noticed is those rims weren't real forgiving with our free throws.
Well, you know, I think Liv made all her free throws, if I ain't mistaken. And then the other girls that shot free throws just haven't been very good free throw shooters. You know, you don't feel good about it when they go to the line. So that tell you, but we get fouled a lot. That's why we stress you got to get the and one, make those, and then just finish plays. Like I said, I thought the defensive effort was there. Probably fouled too much in the first half. And then, you know, we had some decent scoring, but like I said, we missed some easy ones that we'd like to have back.
You know, Coach, overall, I would think you'd probably like to get a little bit more scoring out of some of your players, too. I know the meeting in Albertville, Olivia was actually the only double-figured scorer, and tonight she had 29, and you had one more in double figures. I'm showing Kendall Teal, which was a big spark plug off the bench. She had 10 points.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And Kendall probably could have scored more if she hadn't got in foul trouble. And then some of it just finishing, but and just having the confidence to score. And they played it. They threw a junk defense at us, and at one point they were running a box and one, and at one point they were running a triangle and two. So they threw a junk defense at us, and I think we still scored 20 points in in the first half, and we can expect to see some of that. And but the key is that we continue to run whatever we run Liv off screens. She's in condition, and I just don't feel like, at the 5A level, it's going to be anybody that can just, can run and chase her around for a full quarter. So, in a way, I mean, it kind of works to our advantage for people to do that because it makes it easier for our other girls that don't traditionally score. And that happened tonight with Kendall. And like I said, Taji didn't have her best offensive performance, but I feel like in those situations, like the ball can come to her and she can score. And I think we opened the third quarter up with a little set and got the ball right to her, and she got an and one, and that's just stuff she has to do more often. And then again, our girls got to see that quicker.
Down the stretch, Coach, you were alluding to this a little bit, but you're going to have several of those other starters and bench players that are going to have, when you have a player that's as good as Olivia, she's double teamed a lot, etc., that's going to leave somebody else open. And as you go down the stretch, if you can have some of those girls take advantage of that, that's going to be really big for you.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. It's about confidence, stepping up. I mean, you shooting wide open threes. My thought is you ought to be able to make 1 out of 3. And, play 1 out of 3 and play hard as you can on defense. We got the defensive part about figured out, but we just got to make those shots. At the same time, against a junk defense, I think Olivia had like 19 in the first half. So I don't know if that's the thing to do, because it actually makes the game a little easier for her, because now you challenged her and she really wants to score.
Yeah. Well, Coach, you're definitely battle tested here. We're still in November and your team's 8-2.
Yeah.
I know you like going to different tournaments, seeing all kind of competition. I think that, all that does is just make you better.
Yeah.
So we're real proud of what the Lady Wildcats have done, and got a couple games coming up back-to-back with Gadsden City and Anniston. What can you tell us real quick about those teams? I know usually Coach Brooks at Gadsden City has a pretty good team over there. I hadn't heard much about them this year, how they're doing, but what do you expect Thursday night?
Gadsden City, we play them. The boys, we don't play Anniston.
Oh, y'all don't play Anniston on Friday?
Only the boys play
Anniston, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
We already have our 30 games accounted for, so we actually play Lee, Huntsville, and Madison Academy instead of the 2 games with Anniston.
Gotcha. Okay. But you do play Thursday night against Gadsden City.
Gadsden City. Yeah, we go to them.
Okay.
It'll be a tough place to play. They beat Plainview, who's a really good team in the state. They beat them over there, so it's going to be a big challenge for us. They have a big girl. They pressure you. They pick you up full. They play about 8 or 9 girls, very, very athletic. So we just have to be ready to play. They kind of do like us and play 1 big and 4 guards. So, we just got to match up, continue to play defense, and then, like I said, get some more scoring out of some other girls.
All right. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time, and we'll see you Thursday night in Gadsden, and a big win for the Lady Cats tonight to go to 8-2.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank y'all. Go Cats,
Coach.
Man.
That's Coach Kenny Hill of the Guntersville Lady Wildcats, victorious tonight, 53-26 over the Albertville Lady Aggies. So next up will be guys action. We're about a minute away.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal, community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's Community Channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of Community Channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat. If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this Community Channel broadcast.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats.